shi binne karin sai ya kai shi makabartan musulmai sai ya gina.
By the video you just watched now, when I saw this video, I almost cried. Why was I crying? I was crying because this man is going to hell. Now, look at what he's saying. He's saying that a dog was buried. How do they conduct the burial of that dog? According to Islam practice. They took it to the graveyard of Islam and buried it according to the Muslim practice. All the Muslims, please, it's time for you to understand. I want to put light on what this man just did right now by burying this dog. Now, when you look at Quran 53 verse 1, now, he said, by the stars going down. By the stars going down. What does it mean? It means that Muhammad make a pledge. When you look at the hadith and go back and read the verse 2 of that same verse, of that same surah. And then he said, Muhammad make a pledge with a star as the star is going down. These are the pledge of Muhammad. And then now, the Quran didn't explain the kind of pledge that Muhammad make with that star. Now, Muhammad say he's following God. Muhammad say Allah is God. Why are you making a pledge with a star? That Quran 53 verse 1 and 2. I begin to see it now. Muhammad make that pledge because of worshipping of stars. That's why you see in the mosque, you will see the symbol of stars. That's a sign of worshipping of the stars. The Muslims worship the stars. Today, that's why the Quran says, if not, the Muslims they are not worshipping star. How can a Muhammad make a pledge with a star? And that's why you see that man took a goat, took that dog and buried him in the graveyard of Muslim. Now, it's my opinion. Now, when you look at the same Quran, Quran 54, verse 1, he said, the hour is near. The hour is near, and the moon split. He said the hour is near, and the moon split. What does that mean? It means that Muhammad prophesied to the moon according to Hadith and according to the Quran. That Muhammad prophesied to the moon, and the moon split. Muhammad has the power to prophesy, and the moon split. Why some people say Muhammad worshiped the gods of the moon? The gods, some scholars agree that Muhammad is a worshipper of the god of the moon. And then I intend to believe what those scholars are saying. Now, Muhammad prophesied to the moon and the moon split. And they asked Muhammad, who was there when you prophesied to the moon, when the moon split? And Muhammad said, I'm the only one. And imagine this, we have only one moon that governs the earth. Only one moon that governed the whole universe. But Muhammad said nobody saw it. It was only him that saw it. I intend to see it as a moon worshipper. I agree with those scholars. How can you prophesy and the moon will split and you are the only one that saw it? And then secondly, Muhammad, when he studied the whole Quran, which I have done that, there was no verse that that said that after Muhammad prophesied to the moon and the moon split, and another verse that prophesies and the moon come back together. There was no verse. There was no surah. There was no ayah that said that. There was no hadith that said Muhammad later prophesied and all the moon come back together to show you something is wrong. Muhammad is a moon worshipper. Agree with me. And then now, when you go to Surah Majak, volume 1, verse 230. Majah volume 1, verse 230. Now, what did he say? He said that the Quran is a robe of Allah. That's what he said. He said Quran is a robe of Allah. That means your Allah, the Quran said that Allah is not spirit. Allah have never visited the universe and Allah will never visit the universe. That's what the Quran says. Allah is not the spirit and Allah have never visited the universe and Allah will not visit the universe. But look at this Quran. That the Quran is a robe. And robe is a material things. Robe is something that your hand can touch, your eyes can see. That's the meaning of robe. And then now it is that the robe is that Quran is a robe of Allah. I intend to see anything that you can tie with that Quran as a robe is a mermaid. And that is why some people call the Islam, they serve the man-made God. They serve the God of, the God of the ancient father, the father of Muhammad, the God that he served before he died. Now, the rope is to tie the Allah according. Now, what if not? Prove to me, what does this verse mean? The rope of Allah. And the same Quran say, the mother of Quran is in heaven. Something is wrong. Please, if you're a Muslim, it's time for you to become a Christian. This kind of a different practice, this kind of lies shouldn't be in the Quran. If this Quran is genuine, this lie shouldn't be in Quran. This man should not carry a dog to the graveyard